to Paperlander, round 4, and we have medium blue versus black red aggro. Probably going to be our fastest match of the day. We'll see what happens.
Oh, don't jinx it.
I'm excited.
I think I won the die roll,
Yes, you did.
and I went to 5. So if you want to close your eyes, I'll
You're good.
show it off. It's not spectacular. We're just gonna kind of see what happens. I was hoping for something a little quicker, but we'll go for it. All right, you're good.
Okay, so I also mulliganed, but just down to 6. So we see my lands, and then the rest of my cards are just what I think this Rakdos aggro deck just really wants to do. So I'm excited for the first few turns of this game. And Nicholas, you can lead us on.
All right, I'm going to play an island and pass it off to you.
Well, I'm gonna start off with a swamp and a Thoughtseize.
Huh.
Nothing beats mulligan into 5 like mulligan into 4.
Yeah. So we see an island, Chasm Skulker, Stunt Double, and Opt. So interesting. So I mean, so right now I can see in his hand that he doesn't have enough mana for either Stunt Double or Chasm Skulker. He only needs to rip 1 land off. If I take the Opt, I might just negate his next turn or 2. But if I wanted to take a threat, I'd get a Chasm Skulker. What? I think Spirit of Rakdos, I think I do take the Opt.
Yeah, I think that's just correct.
Yes. This is going to play up, and then I will pass the turn after that.
For what it's worth, I also agree.
Draw.
I don't play enough black to hand attack well, though.
Play an island and pass it back to you.
I look at it and hold up counterspell.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
You know what you gotta do this turn.
Concede.
So you gotta enjoy the times where you take the op, you counterspell the brainstorm. It's just it's like what? Why are you countering that? Because
it's the only time I'll ever get to play it, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to start off with a Lava Man.
Sure.
I'm going to play a Cataract Parasite.
Does somebody want to read that out loud?
Whenever an opponent draws a card, if you can.
Wait, nice and clear.
What the heck?
So, whenever Nicholas draws a card, if I control a red permanent, which Lava Man is, it deals 1 to that player. So
There's a good chance I snuck it into the list. And you weren't paying
Yeah,
attention.
I don't remember that.
yeah, this along with the Anarchomancer are the.
Those are why this deck is fun.
Sure.
I'll pass turn.
Untap, upkeep,
And
draw.
also,
Take 1.
Spiky J.
Yeah.
I don't think Spiky J.
Spike Jester is not in here.
Big sad.
But Rakdos Cackler is.
So we have an Underworld Dreams on a 1/1. We'll see what happens.
Well, I'll play an Ancient Tomb.
So,
Ancient
I mean-
Tomb. That's all right.
And then I, unfortunately, am just gonna in too deep on this Parasite.
Interesting. Enough to get some removal out.
The problem is if I play Chasm, if I play Chasm Skulker, I'm kind of leaving it up open to Grim Lavamancer, but also I'm taking damage off of Ancient Tomb and all kinds of stuff. So
My turn?
yeah, I need to stop the bleeding before I progress.
Valid.
I know your hand. Vista, take 1. I think I'll get a red.
It's called a mountain.
No, it's a red. It looks the red.
Red.
My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a red.
And red.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever feel like another card, you can just sacrifice that Cataract Parasite.
Yeah. He upgraded instead of now I can draw the cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's got to be the best removal on the deck, right?
I mean,
It's Fate Flaps.
probably.
It's sorcery speed Fate Flaps.
Yeah,
But it can't be countered though.
I like the versatility.
Yeah.
Being able to hit
Not
creatures
bad.
and planeswalkers.
And you can enchant their clues.
That's true. I need to rip some good cards off the top.
Caster Croxa.
Well, the cards in your hand aren't doing much.
Yep.
So now there's. I'm gonna discard Chasm Skulker. The problem is this doesn't do anything except for instantly die to Grim Lavamancer. This at least like says if you play anything I really care about, now I also have it.
Yeah. Your window for Grim Lavamancer was the last turn, and you have to hope he doesn't rip a fetch.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and he had the prismatic vista, but like,
So, yeah, he had the fetch.
it's so easy for him to have a thing. But even if he doesn't have a flat fetch, he has another turn to get something in the graveyard, and then sure I get a blocker off of it. But
I'll pass turn because I can leave up Lava Man.
And keep draw. Go ahead.
Nice. Awkward.
Cast Knight's Whisper.
Sure.
So I'll lose 2. I'll draw 2.
Yep.
And, I don't want that now.
What a legend.
Literally, Urborg.
Yep. And relevantly, that makes my Ancient Tomb a little better.
Yeah, relevantly, it gives me a land.
Sure.
I think that play was greedy.
What? Oh.
I'm gonna just say it.
I don't know what he's saying that's greedy, but I disagree.
How old is this game?
Play Smuggler's Copter.
Yeah.
Rufflecopter.
Pass turn.
A few years. This is a remaster.
Draw. That's a draw. Play an island.
Nice.
Got him there.
I don't know what to do with this.
Nah, I'm curious what it is. Oh, I know what it is. I have a guess is what it is. I don't actually know what it is.
I don't know. I think he's just gonna Gadwick for 2.
It's not actually that good.
Gadwick's in the deck.
I know. I told you. I checked a little. I saw Gadwick and I was like, okay.
Oh, when you were deciding what deck to play?
Well, no. Like last night, and I was just like, I'll just take a look at some of the decks.
Yeah, might as well. I
And
mean,
then-
we
and then I forgot-
built the deck, so you might
And then
I scouted it to see like which one of these decks can I build the fastest, and it's like 5 color. Oh, I have all these cards. I'll pick this, and that's it. I didn't really look very hard at the rest of them.
Sorry, I know this is mega slow play.
Let me see. I'm curious what it is.
It's
I
4 mana Brainstorm. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You can cast that with only 3 of those lands.
I would rather not. I mean, there is like the high roll of hitting unsummon,
Vapor
which
Snag?
honestly maybe the. All right, you know you've
You're playing-
convinced me.
you're playing for
I'm
the edges
going-
right now.
I'm going greedy.
Yeah, you're playing for the edges. So you need every little edge you can get right at this point.
We'll put 2 of these back. Put them back like that, and pass the turn.
He passed.
He's got the snag.
I always have.
Oh no! By the sound of his voice, he doesn't seem super happy about it.
Oh, I'm thrilled.
So are y'all running like a full suite of fetchers in there in your blue deck, or as
I'm
many as you
playing all
can?
the blue fetches, yeah.
Yeah.
I think specifically for brainstorms.
Yeah.
For brainstorms.
Is there any delve spells?
I don't know if there's any delve spells, but there's Mystic Sanctuary, which is very relevant.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
I'll crew up the looter scooter.
Yeah.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
3 at you. Attack trigger.
Yeah.
Draw.
Oh. 3 at him and not Jace. Interesting.
Discard a gutter bones.
I have a feeling Jace is gonna die regardless. I will take 3.
Main phase 2. I'm gonna spectacle right up the stage.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Exile 2 cards until the end of my next turn. I can play them.
Those are pretty.
If that
good
isn't
ones.
just like what deck we're playing, I don't know what is.
I'm going to Lava Spike Jace.
Yeah.
Two for Dark Bob.
And Dark Bob.
Oh, Mayher has arrived.
Pastern.
All right.
He's
'cause
at
you can do
15. You're
that.
just gonna hope he has the Amber.
I'm gonna consider.
You got it.
I'm gonna mill this Highlander to draw. Get my turn.
Yeah, the poor man's brainstorm and fetch.
Untap. Keep. Draw.
I'm confused why I didn't play this. Oh, because you could have like
I don't know what he has in there.
you have so much mana, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Your next 2 cards aren't gonna make it, so you can't spend 1 more on Swiss Spear.
I think so.
I guess there is one.
Please,
thing, which
City
is
of
if you draw-
Traders.
Oh, what if you draw? Oh, yeah, sure.
Man.
Nick over there with 7 mana.
I mean, as an aggro deck, I do have 5, so I'm
I
not
will
far behind.
pass it back to you.
Upkeep, greatness at any cost. Get a swamp.
Yeah.
And
I think you would rather take damage right there.
See,
draw for turn.
that's one of the losses of changing converted mana cost to mana
I had a
value.
plan.
Because it
I
used to
just
be
saw that.
greatness at mana cost, but you cannot say that anymore because it's mana value.
Listen, I still say converted mana cost.
Me too.
Not as much out of spite. I just like
It
I struggle to remember
Yeah.
to do it, and I don't care enough to like force
Yeah.
myself to change.
especially because
If I'm like judging something, I'll say mana value because it's
Yeah.
credit. But like if I'm just
Yeah.
personally playing,
usually my brain just is like, hey, what's the CMC? Like,
yeah, because we've been playing
Yeah.
for so long.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, how many cards you got in hand?
I have 2, and they could be anything.
It could be anything. Well, then I'll make you have it with a lightning skelemental.
I always have it.
It's a ball lightning that hits you for 2.
Well, let's see. There's one potential card he has in hand. I wonder if he kept it or not, which is the Flash Clone. Like, he's gonna Flash Clone
Stun.
something?
I mean, what is he flash clone?
Yeah. He's a Flash Clone player. Sadly, he doesn't
that
have access
resolves.
to red mana because he could Flash Clone and grab the Lava Mancer and throw and activate it, but he doesn't have access to red mana. He has access to black,
No,
but not
he is
red.
playing Fiery Islet.
Yeah.
I cast Miss Swift Spear.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Did you play a swamp for turn?
Yes, I did.
Rip.
Yes, one of those. I mean, I think I just. Nine, 10, 11. Oh. There's a way to kill him this turn, that's fine. I'll corrupt the copter with Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Go to combat.
Yep.
11 coming at you, I believe.
What is the optimal way to do this?
Crew with Bob.
Yes.
Bob's driving a little helicopter.
Yeah. But he's safe because he crewed it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna stunt double. And I'm actually gonna copy the Swift Spear.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna block the Lava Mancer.
Okay.
So that's 6, 7,
And
9,
also,
10.
I denied that because I don't want to just.
Sure.
Do I want to be on the card? 'Cause draw. If I do, discard a card.
Like
You have a Croc on
Yeah.
there.
You also could like respond to the trigger and crack your clue.
Yeah.
But so I will take 10.
Yes.
So I'm curious why you kept that.
Wait.
Did you play the swamp so you could
Yeah,
crack the
I
clue?
think I was at 13.
You were at 14.
And I have to discard. Oh, sweet.
Yes.
I'll discard Curiosity.
With that, I'll pass turn. You have a Swift Spear still. Oh, this also dies at the end of the turn.
Yes.
It did its job.
Yeah.
Draw. 4. This technically keeps me alive.
What is that?
The Sky Strike Officer.
Oh.
Officer?
Also, I noticed the token doesn't come in tapped and attacking.
Oh,
You cheated.
I definitely
Oh.
cheated. That is very relevant.
Yeah. That's what I get for
Min-
not reading the cards.
Min, you can get that win. As the
Yeah,
only
I'll give it
non-judge
to
here. Everyone else is a judge, so I'm a non-judge.
It's true.
Noticeably, the officer does have flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can survive it 1 this turn. Oh wait, can you flash back? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. But I still survive 1. Go ahead.
And Eternal correct the clue, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
He either animates Den of the Bugbear or flashes back Croxa.
I see.
Upkeep, greatness. Oh, graveyard.
Yes.
Goodness.
A rampaging Crocodon.
That's
Draw for turn.
that'll do.
Well,
I think no matter what you do, I'm on 0 outs, but like
You just have lethal right now.
Bloodgast.
Oh, that too.
that works.
I didn't see that one.
Croxa.
Yep.
You go down to 1.
Yep.
Swing with 3 guys.
I didn't see the blood gas, and I thought you just play this
Yeah.
crew and then.
I guess I will before damage. I'm gonna activate Ancient Tomb.
On your own terms.
Yep.
For black, of course.
Tap for black. Finger push. Yeah, that Grim Lavamancer was like much more relevant than I wanted it to be.
Now, listen, I'll be real with you guys. I thought that the black-red deck we brewed was good, but it's like, it's been pretty consistent.
To be fair, it has been playing up against
Yeah,
medium
yeah,
blue
yeah.
and
Five
five
color
color
decks.
Nimbizit.
Okay,
which
my deck
are
was like
not-
playing a bunch of real cards.
yes,
So in the battle to the bottom, Rakdos wins.
Battle.
yeah. In the battle of the bottom, Rakdos wins.
I don't know. I think. You know what? This is
Yeah,
a
let's,
stupid
let's,
conversation.
let's drop the bottom
If this was medium red and that was like Spearmint Jeskai, then I think we'd be seeing a little bit different results here. But
Okay, if medium red was on the table, Ty wouldn't be playing Rakdos.
that's true.
I don't know. I do love Lightning Skelemental.
Lightning Skelemental
It's
does
great.
scream Ty. It really do scream Ty. I'll give you that. So listen, I know we were mentioning Dark Souls earlier.
Yeah.
Every time I look over at this screen, I'm like, who built this area? Like if this is supposed to
No video game places make sense.
some do,
No, none of them do.
some of them do. You ever played The Last of Us?
No video game areas
A lot of
make
those
sense.
make a lot of sense.
The biggest one is just go like, where are all the bathrooms? It's the lovely question you have every single time you look at any video game area. Where are all the
But The
bathrooms?
Last of Us has
You
bathrooms.
don't need them.
But that is a good point. I agree with you in general.
In general, there are just no bathrooms.
In general.
No one uses
Well,
bathrooms.
they're all computers, and no one wrote the code for pooping, so they don't need them.
Or you do your best and you just have like fake doors or bathrooms and you never open them.
I'll try this.
Oh yeah,
Thus you
they're
can,
just textures.
abstract,
and everything.
yeah, you abstract them away.
You want to close your eyes?
Oh, of course.
Let's see what we got here.
I probably should be mulliganing here, to be honest, but I've got like. I should probably be mulliganing, but I'm not going to, and we're gonna see what happens. That's the long and short of it.
Okay.
That's a mood.
For me, I think similar. I think I like my early game. It's just I'm just not sure what I do right out of the gate. But I have a few cards I can play. I think it's good. Nicholas, I think we're good to go.
I think mathematically you can cast more cards than Nicholas.
Island go.
Let's say this. I think yours plays to your strengths. Nicholas's, I don't know what he is.
Nicholas has lands and spells.
He has lands and spells, so I guess that's his strengths.
I'll fetch.
Yeah.
There's no real stifle.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you talking about?
The deck's bad.
Can confirm.
I sure hope that the sound of this Paperlander is better than the last one. Like the last one, the table was creaking a bunch.
Sure.
Did you oil the table?
No, we replaced the table.
Yeah.
Just
Which
fully
is
replaced
something
it.
I was gonna do anyway.
Thank
but-
goodness you finally did.
I did.
Do we need to buy you one of those giant like cages and you put the mic hang off from the top?
I'd rather hang the camera off the top, but yes.
Well, just
I bet,
hang it
I
from
bet, I
there.
bet we could rig something to the wall.
Uppercut?
It's not about
you're
the
good.
ability to rig it, it's about the ability to rig it and
None
it be
together.
stable.
Yep.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm worried about.
Draw.
The stability.
Serum visions.
Of course.
Ironically, we could probably mount like a stand over on that side and like mount it into the wall.
Bottom both. Yeah, we could figure something.
I bet like we'll theory craft later, but we
Island.
made it.
Go.
Wait, that's in the deck. Oh, I thought that was treasure nabber.
Yo.
I was like,
No,
what?
that's some spicy brewing. I'll go to combat.
Yep.
1,
Taking 1.
Hot take: don't play treasure nabber in Highlander.
2 for a scrappy.
Scrappy boy.
Pass turn.
And
Depends
set.
how many people are playing
Mm,
eggs.
maybe
Playing
snag that.
like.
Few.
You lose 1.
Of course.
Well, not eggs. It has to be academy. You have to find the academy players.
Draw.
Those are more prevalent than
Yeah,
eggs players.
Islands.
Yeah.
Well, granted, a lot of the time they're the same people. Oh,
I'm going back to basics.
Huh.
did you just assume that was a Force of Will pitch card?
I kind of just assumed it was going to be bad on the board state, so I was like, oh, I'll just slam Mu Yangli. And I was like, wait. Go ahead.
Well,
That's pretty decent.
1.
Taking 1.
Pass turn.
Tap. Draw.
This deck, I think, has like 10 basics or so.
And
Looted
fetches.
Delta.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Now
fetch
we'll
it.
run it out.
You still fetch it, right? So.
I mean, you can just like
Yeah.
save up and tap
We'll
lands.
plus on that. Gets -2, -0, and loses flying.
Yeah.
Oh,
can't fly
thank
anymore.
goodness it can't fly.
Oh, yeah.
My turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I think we're cackling in here.
Sure.
Gotta get cackling.
We're unleashing.
Hey, you should attack to send a message.
No.
Do it.
Okay. I tried.
Pass turn.
And step them.
It should be in that pile of tokens over there, man.
Oh, this one.
The 9 dial.
I think it is.
I really didn't need to fetch there. I'm so used to
Okay.
playing multicolor decks where I'm like, oh, I should
Yeah, I
fetch
pulled
on
it out
that stuff,
already.
but-
Thank you for looking though.
I've been table judged many times. I know my role.
Yeah.
Untap.
You've done some
Draw.
like Grand Prix, right?
Interesting.
I've done some Grand Prix. I've done some SCG Opens. I've always been at an SCG Open when weird stuff was happening. I was there for
First.
Oh no, I was there for Eldrazi Winter. I definitely had SCG
Oh.
Louisville. I was there for SCG Indianapolis during Hogak time. Like I've been there some interesting times for sure.
I'm gonna minus this. Get a bird.
Yeah. 4/4. Okay.
We have the right token somehow.
At least you're playing lands in back. I had that problem.
Alright, I'm gonna play
Oh,
Mana
really?
Crypt.
yeah,
Before it was like an actual rule.
yeah.
Consecrate Sphinx.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be real. Looking at
Draw
y'all's
two.
hands, I
Draw
thought
two.
this is not the.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, okay, what? You have 8 power on board. I have 2 lands.
Yep.
Do that, but then tap down my things.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in hand?
4.
Yeah. The Mana Crypt is what shifted over. It's like I was kind of fine with moving in and the 4/4. I was like, oh, Mana Crypt.
I
definitely-
actually thought about not playing the Mana
3/4.
Crypt there, but
Yeah. Mana Crypt 3 forward.
Pass turn.
untap, upkeep, even, I take damage.
You have a clock.
But
It is
he does
correct.
have 8 power on board. It's a little bit more of a clock.
No.
We're gonna
You're good.
plus there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna waste the Dragon Skull Summit.
Yeah, that's the game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I actually thought about not even playing the Consecrated Sphinx because I had loose focus and nimble obstructionist, and but I
Yeah.
mean,
Yep. But yeah, like let's just say this: I've been judging for long enough that I brought my own token box to SCG coverage before SCG even had their own token box.
Star City Games.
They did not have their own token box. I collected all the relevant tokens from Standard, and I grabbed these really ugly pink camo sleeves, except for they would get back to me. They would get back to me, and I was just on coverage, and I would just bring my token box and throw it all out there. And then I think what happened was, it might be slightly apocryphal because I'm not sure exact timelines, but eventually it was a legacy event, so I definitely did not have a legacy level of tokens.
Sure.
And they needed a token, and they just threw in some random thing, and one of the players wrote, "Really, SCG, you don't have tokens," and put it on the playmat. And apparently it might have gotten some things moving, and then finally at the next SCG, it's like, oh, SCG now has a sorted box of tokens. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's very similar to, I forget who it was, but it was back when Second Sunrise Eggs was legal in Modern, and someone just had a piece of, their opponent was coming off, they just put F6 on a piece of paper in the middle of the table.
Oh, that was Finkel, I think.
No, it's Kibler.
Oh, it's Kibler?
It was Kibler.
Okay.
Kibler did that. Also, he took a bathroom break, and he came back eating a hot dog, I believe, because he left Ricky Hayashi there to watch the match, if I remember correctly.
Oh my goodness. Kibler. What is that?
He presented the deck to Ricky as the L3, like, cut, and he's like, I guess, and Ricky cut for him.
I forgot.
Yeah, I think
Can
you
you
should
do that?
Yeah. Well,
You're good.
the judge is allowed to shuffle your deck, like instead. Like,
Oh, that was the judge?
yeah, Ricky Hayashi was the L3 judge of the
Okay.
event, watching the match, and Kibler went to the bathroom. And was like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you're doing your thing," and just Ricky was just there watching as they're just
Make him do it.
make him do it. He came back. I believe the story was he came back eating a hot dog, saying, "Am I dead yet?"
I'll try this.
Try and mentally exhaust your opponent or something. Or maybe it was just
I'll try this.
to make a piece of history.
Okay, who's showing hands first?
I'll show first because I'm on the play. There are the lands I have, and knowing what I know about medium decks, I'm hoping that this card will be able to grab something pretty nice.
You're on the play, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's pretty huge.
Yes, and you're good to go.
I should probably be mulliganing a little more.
Stop saying
aggressively,
that.
Hey, he won last time he
I
declared
did.
that.
I was
so-
waiting to see if we were actually playing this card because I just never
We
saw it.
better. I mean, if we weren't
Yeah,
playing that,
we
like,
should be, but
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
also
yeah.
not playing a lot of stuff we should be.
You are good.
Yeah,
Todd.
agreed.
So, I'm gonna start off. Delta.
Stifle.
No, you don't have 2 mana. And I think
Is this hand attack time?
It's Simian Spirit Guide, Elvish Spirit Guide, Metamorphose, Stifle.
You gotta cycle.
you know what? I never learn from my mistakes. If there's a back to basics in your hand, oh,
I would never play back to basics in the deck. Tie.
yeah, you're right. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I looked over the list, but not too much. So there could be.
Speaking of which, last game I don't know why you weren't like using your mana. Like you had like all those lands and you just weren't using them. Like it's so weird.
Toxic.
Wait, you're right. I forgot to untap them.
Yeah, see?
I just kept. Sometimes you know how sometimes you forget your untap stuff.
Yeah, I hate when I
As
like.
we all
skip
know,
that
if you
kind
go
of
to your
stuff.
draw step without untapping, you just don't get to untap that turn.
Yeah.
Let's not put that into the world.
No.
Yeah.
You untap before you draw your card, and if you forget to draw your card, you can't just skip your untap step. Unless you're playing.
And a Murk.
What card? Are there cards that skip the untap step?
You're fueling my
Stasis, I think.
I am going to rip Mana Crypt off the top. I guarantee it.
I think,
Okay.
knowing what I have in hand,
If you do, we'll know exactly what you're gonna cast.
But,
Murktide.
What?
Murktide Regent.
That's the one.
I'll take unsubstantiated.
Yeah, that's the correct choice.
Pass turn.
Draw. Go.
Do I get the?
Did you keep a greedy one lander? That's my only hope. Nope.
Den of Bugbear showing
Yeah,
up
I think
quite a
you've
bit.
seen Den like every game.
Hmm.
These are the same 2 lands
Is
you
Ty
started
a
with last
Bugbear?
game.
Therefore, Ty is Bugbear.
Crocs.
We've determined that correct?
Tie.
Interesting.
Bugbear.
Yeah, he keeps their Bugbear just keeps appearing.
I've just been playing that new Baldur's Gate game a little too much.
You should just play Bugbear as your next character in our D&D campaign.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Discard
in
chase.
yeah, I guess in
Do I
a
take
sheep.
damage?
No,
No,
it's-
it's if I.
If you don't discard
Yeah.
a non-land,
Okay.
Yeah.
so lands or no discard.
Right.
I'll pass turn for that.
Okay.
Oh,
Island, Lotus Petal, go.
Ah, yeah, Lotus Petal.
He does have 2 mana up. That's scary.
No, he has cancel mana.
I do have cancel mana.
You know what?
Cancel, yeah.
Cataract Parasite.
Yeah.
I'll pass turn.
I will Flashes, hold creature.
Okay. Go back to the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna bolt.
Yep.
And then I'll also fetch for a mountain. And then you're good to go.
Okay. And draw. Island, go.
No, it's real cancel mana. Or Archmage's turn.
I don't think he would ever stoop so low as to play an Archmage's Charm.
Nope.
He could get the Parasite. And then when he decides to also take one of my red permanents, he'll
What's
really
the
win.
funnest thing to steal with Archmage Charm?
Ragavan.
One time, I end-step Archmage's Charm to take a Skull Clamp that was attached to a creature, and then went to my turn and wrathed the board and drew 2 cards. Because it says, it doesn't say the creature's controller draws the cards. The Skull Clamp's controller draws the cards.
Land for turn.
And then I slam an Elspeth the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably my best Archmage's Charm steal.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like stealing germ tokens is always fun.
Yeah,
Like,
that one's good.
swiping germ tokens, like, oh, single germ token, like what?
You're like, look at me, look at the board, look at me, your germ is gone.
Where'd it go?
You just hear like a clunk, and it's the sound of the batter skull hitting
Yeah.
the floor.
Nice Cauldra complete. You weren't re-equipping it anyway.
I played a really long match one time that involved someone re-equipping Cauldra.
Go to combat?
Mm-hmm.
4.
I'm going to Vapor Snag it.
Yeah. Take 1.
Yep.
Pass turn.
When you attack with Parasite.
Oh.
Well,
Oh no.
Well, he did show flash creature, so.
Island.
That's true.
But a lot of his flash creatures are 3/1s, so it's probably a safe attack with the 1.
I don't think I have anything that cares about my graveyard, but we'll leave those in there, I suppose. Cast Murktide with 2 counters.
It's a 5/5?
Yep.
Interesting.
5.
Go ahead.
I think. Cataract Parasite, notably not a human.
Nope.
Notable for Falconwrath aristocrat reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't have human parasites. Yet.
Sacrifice creature, Falconwrath aristocrat gains indestructible until end of turn. If the sacrifice creature was human, put a 1/1 counter on Falconwrath aristocrat.
You know, I think I just want this.
To have fun, yep.
Time just wants to have fun.
1 card.
Yep.
Probably didn't use it.
We could have delved 2 more, but didn't. It's probably not counter.
I think he might just be sandbagging an island because he knows I have Croxa as repeatable discard fodder.
But
Well,
if it's an
Island
island,
doesn't-
hell.
doesn't matter.
Oh, true.
Well, I guess it can protect another card.
Yeah, I could protect another card.
I might just not care about her a lot. Seasoned Pyromancer.
Yep.
Discard Aristocrat and a Duress.
Sure.
Draw 2. I'll get 2 Fire Elementals.
Yeah.
I don't even know if these cards are yet. Huh. Huh.
I know.
Huh.
Yeah. That's
Oh yeah,
fine.
you looked at it.
That's okay.
I will pass the turn.
I don't know if that was visible on camera or not.
Untap.
Take 1.
Draw. Yes.
Cataract Parasite.
This is an interesting thing.
Interesting.
Are you calculating like how much like racing you'll be able to do?
Yeah. I think this works out favorably. I'm going to imprison in the moon there.
So, Imprison Moon and enchant it, it just becomes a generic land with losing all
Yep.
abilities.
I'm gonna Curious Obsessions,
Ooh.
Murktide,
No!
and then I'm gonna swing 6.
I mean, yeah, it's flying. So I'm down to 9.
Yep, and I draw a card. And then you're good.
All right, well, pedal to the metal here.
I mean, tapped out. How many cards do you have in hand?
1.
So it's that Highlander I was talking about.
It's the one I drew off of this, so it could be anything.
Oh, you're right. Reanimate. I have Caresback Graveyard. I have Bloodthirsty Adversary. I have Reanimate. I have Claim to Fame. I have Unearth, which doesn't care about any of this. I think I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I think he's going to attack me next turn, and then I can't reanimate the Falconite Thruster anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red, red, black, black. Croxa.
Yep. I will discard Highlander Archmage.
Okay. Combat.
Yep.
4. Oh, pass turn.
All right, it's getting tense.
Draw.
I don't think it's a land.
That's astute. Attack for 6.
Yep. Down to 3.
Down to 3.
Draw. Go.
2 cards in hand. I have 10 power. Could. I need double for that.
And you're afraid you have a random colorless line up here.
Yeah. A lot of pips in this deck, surprisingly. I'll go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack trigger.
Yeah. The attack trigger resolves. I'm gonna discard Subtlety.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna flash in Harbinger of the Tides.
Turn target tapped creature I control to its owner's hand. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna return that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna block. Do I block? Yeah, I'm gonna block one of the elementals.
So that'll survive. You'll take
3.
Yep.
Ugh. Yeah, that happens. Elemental dies. No cards in hand. Shields down. I don't think your graveyard Hull Breacher Glenunger. Nope.
This game is tight.
I love that.
It's really weird there because there's like a universe in which I keep subtlety and I take my damage, I'm not dead, and then if he kills this, I still have a threat that kills him.
Bloodcast?
Yeah, but I think I'm taking too much damage if I.
Looter Scooter.
Yeah,
Pass turn.
that's interesting. Untap. Okay. Draw. I attack, you block. On the backswing, it's 5. And you have that. Yeah, I will go to combat and I will swing 6.
Crew.
Yep.
Put it in front of it.
Yep.
Black trigger.
Mm-hmm.
The left known mode.
Yep.
I'll discard this worthless Anathemancer.
Sure.
Yeah, this dies.
I'll play an island because it's going to get discarded to Croxa and I'll pass the turn.
I like that. Because land for turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm 1 minute off.
Okay, 12 in this turn or make a flyer. We'll see.
I think you should cast Price of Progress.
2, 4.
Dang, he's good.
5 are showing.
Yeah. Red. Searing Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
3 to you, 3 to the Harbinger.
Yeah. Hey.
Because I have 5,
6, 7, 8.
8. And then that costs 2. I have 2 mana left. Yeah, swing a 5 for you. Go to 4. Oh, I messed that up.
You can roll it back if you need to.
Because I just because instead of Searing Blaze your Harbinger, Searing Blaze this for 3, then I just hard cast a Rift Bolt targeting your region.
Sure.
Still take 3, down to 9. You have 1. Not sure how much haste you have. Probably not a lot. Which case,
Gotta tap your lands for your Rift Bolt.
you're right.
Yep.
I'll hold up something in my hand. It's Croxa.
Yes.
Swing for 4.
I almost certainly have to trade off here. Then he's got. Yeah, I think that was the difference. What do I have? Draw wise.
No Sonic Blast in this deck.
I'm gonna block here. Take
2.
3. Oh, 2, right.
Yeah. Kept the elemental up. I'll pass turn.
Blue, known for its great 3-power hasters.
Are there any?
I'm trying to think of.
Is it Staticaster?
No, you do slash Panther.
Oh yeah, Slash Panther. Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, you got it.
Wow.
It's an island. You animate didn't have the bugbear, and I'm dead.
Thanks for the
Thanks for the
games.
games.
Go.
Oh, and this is your.
Yes.
Yep.
That was
Man,
a heck of
that
a
was
match.
close.
All of these have been like legitimate matches.
Yeah. I was worried about throwing the Curious Obsession on Murktide because if you play like a haste threat that I didn't account for, I can't leave it back to block.
Plus, it puts all of your like eggs in like
Yeah.
one creature that you know I have like a Dreadbore or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. So who's left?
I think we're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 more rounds left.
Two more.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta play against.
I have to play against
you.
Nicholas, and you have to play against Min.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Right.
one of those will happen next.